Hello everyone, this is Renault, and this is going to be a continuation of the review from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Invasion of the Triceratons, Part 2. Now previously we indicated that we learned that King Zertan or whatever from the planet Neutrino lied to Triceratons, or at least used misleading language, when he said that he would give the Triceratons a home world. And then he says, well, you were taken off of Earth when you were dinosaurs and then genetically mutated. Now keep in mind, those dinosaurs were technically not sentient, and therefore, as far as I'm concerned, Earth is not technically their home world, and the king of Neutrino lied to the Triceratons. Be that as it may, he pointed the finger at Earth, said, hey, that's where you're from, so that's your home world. And so the Triceratons, not really having any options and clinging to hope, came to Earth. Now, the king of Neutrino knew that the humans are absolutely not used to having aliens and do not handle alien invasions well, so very likely he just kind of passed the buck. Still, the Triceratons showed up on Earth. Agent Bishop said that they were being welcomed in peace, and then Agent Bishop attacked the hapless Triceratons. The Triceratons were in the process of fighting back, when then they said, we are going to destroy this city. And then, out of nowhere, Splinter showed up as the leader of the Foot Clan, and stating very explicitly, New York belongs to the Foot Clan. And so that's where we left off from the previous issue. Now, before we get started into this issue, let's just do our typical hellos. Hello, Joker. Hello, Plastic Plants. Hello, Pin from the other day. I used it a little bit yesterday. Hello, Ibuprofen. And hello, Blake Northcott's book. Anyway, like I said, we left off with the Foot Clan not having any of it, and ensuring that the Triceratons do not destroy New York. And here is Master Splinter stating, I wish this thing would zoom, stating, hold tightly to the creature, my ninja. Do not allow it to escape. Too late for that, because it is free. And so the Triceraton breaks from the chains, and then skip a couple pages. A fight breaks out between the remaining Triceratons and the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan use smoke bombs to cause confusion and hide in the shadows. A type of combat that Triceratons are not used to. So you can see they're getting ninja stars thrown at them. One of them is getting ankled, hamstrung, getting wrapped up in chains, etc., etc. This is a double-page spread, by the way. And in the confusion, you can see that Agent Bishop is being kidnapped by the ninja and taken back into the shadows. And the Triceratons run and hide underground. And that's when we get back to the Turtles. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, after all. Guys, this is a straight-up war zone. And so it's kind of like the Turtles are getting caught up on the situation. Let's skip a couple pages. And so the Baxter Stockman explains the situation to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But they keep saying, those dinosaurs showed up seemingly out of nowhere. And then but he raises also a very interesting point. The Earth Protection Force was waiting for them. Keep that in mind. The Triceratons showed up out of nowhere, and the Earth Protection Force was waiting for them. So, it sounds like maybe the King Zertanan of Neutrino may have set up the Triceratons. Anyway, they don't know where they are, but you can see, if you look carefully, Baxter Stockman is creating machines called Flyborgs. These Flyborgs are citywide spies. They're off to find the Triceratons and find out where they are underground. They will set an alarm, letting Donatello know when the Triceratons have been located. So let's skip a couple more pages. I do like this. Okay, so these two panels, they're Agent Bishop blindfolded. Okay, I've had just about enough of this ridiculousness and subterfuge. And what is that smell? You are one of our front businesses. Due to the semi-mechanical construction, we cannot be certain if you have a tracer installed. So we have kept you far from our more sensitive locations. And that smell would be French fries. Would you care for some? I'll pass. The pertinent details matter to me, and blah 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 blah. Some of that doesn't matter. He's pointing out that they know who Agent Bishop is. And Agent Bishop says that he's responsible for protecting Earth from aliens. And Splinter is not buying that at all. As he should not, because it is obvious that Bishop has a chip on his shoulder that could sink the Titanic. So, Bishop is giving Master Splinter a lot of sash. And so she's like, you bastard. Don't talk to my master that way. She's about to just mess him up. But he's like, hold on, Jenica. So like I said, Master Splinter knows about who Agent Bishop is. And Agent Bishop makes it very clear that he thinks Master Splinter is a disgusting rat. That's what leads to this. So anyway, he's like, Master Splinter and Agent Bishop are coming to an agreement. And so they're like, you know what we need to do? We just need to find out what's going on with these Triceratons and just cut off the head. That is something I have experience in. So, Master Splinter in this story is not purely good like we're used to seeing him in, but that's something that was delved into in previous books that I had heard of but did not specifically read. Again, I have to be careful on which pages I go to because... just skipping a couple of pages, sorry. Just because this book is so action-packed. Anyway, this is the commander on the ground. She's been able to reestablish communications with the head ship up in the sky. For the herd. For the herd. You know, that's kind of their victory slogan or rallying slogan. I believe in previous issues it was victory or whatever. So, of course, the Flyborgs have revealed where the Triceratons are, so the turtles show up. Now, the soldiers are alarmed, but of course, the turtles and the Triceratons are on friendly terms. They've helped each other out quite a lot. Anyway, the commander is explaining that King Zenter, that's his name, of the planet Neutrino, awarded the Triceratons a home world for fighting against the Malignoid. And so they're like, wait, we were awarded? What does that mean? And what's the stinking hurry right now? Because she's in a hurry. She's on the move. It means that we've finally been allowed to return to our home world. The place where our ancestors were stolen. And, who is this? Leonardo rightfully points out, or is that Donatello? Yeah, this is Donatello. Rightfully points out, that was a long time ago, Commander, and a lot's changed. And again, they keep emphasizing the Triceraton showed up unexpectedly. But, as a Baxter Stogman insightfully pointed out, the Earth Protection Force was waiting for them to arrive. So everyone keeps saying they were unexpectedly, but Baxter Stockman may be onto something. And she points out that, Agent Bishop shot first. We came in peace. And this is our rightful home. And she points out that she was also ambushed by the Rodent Man. Now the Turtles, they know that the Rodent Man is possibly Master Splinter, but it could be someone else. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are other mutant robots in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. I think there's a Mutant Beaver. I'll have to look it up later. Anyway, she's moving so fast because she receives orders to move. And she's pointing out that it doesn't matter whether the Triceratons are welcome or not. For millennia, we've been trying to find our way home, and we're not going to be driven away. Nope. Double page spread. Where the Triceratons are gearing up for war. They're going to start with New York City. Because New York City is the most important city in the world, according to the series. Does Peter Laird live in, did Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, did they live in New York? I thought they didn't. Anyway, double page spread. There's the Triceratons showing up and ready to rock and roll. And so she's like, no, we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. And Donatello makes this terrible line, guys, we're going to need a bigger boat. Can you see that? No, you cannot see that because my zoom is terrible. But trust me, that's what he says. Guys, we're going to need a bigger boat. Donatello has the worst quips. Seriously, step up your game. Anyway, this is a preview for the next series. Sometimes the previews are fake news. If you've seen some of my reviews of Alterna, a lot of fake news in those books when it comes to the covers. But IDW seems to be, at least this series, seems to be a little better. Anyway, that was a pretty... Again, the thing that most striking is that there's no wasted pages. Like, if you've been reading any Marvel or DC, there's so many wasted pages of people just talking to no end. Like, just sitting at a table. Like, even when this book had people sitting at a table eating food, they were not talking about pointless nonsense like you would see in Marvel DC. Anyway, yeah. Definitely find this a very interesting series, or mini-series. Going to be checking out the next book pretty soon. Thank you. Oh, and one last thing. This YouTube is mandating that all books require Tacopa requirements. And so I've told them that this book is not marked for children, but YouTube has deemed that they may arbitrarily mark the book for children anyway. Even though this is clearly not. It's got blood in it. It's got some profanity, etc., etc. So I'm going to say fuck Copa and fuck YouTube. There. This book is officially not for children. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.